Okay, and this is, okay, and then can you just tell me again about your husband's scratches?
Oh, well, he was downstairs, and I was actually working with, I can't remember what her name was, Rita, I think, and I was trying to communicate with some dolls.
Mm-hmm.
And in the process, they actually said my name.
Yeah.
And as I was hearing that, and I took the earbuds out, and I said, they just said my name, and my husband said that's when he got his first scratch.
Oh,
And then he
okay.
was coming upstairs out of the basement. He said he felt something on his arm. And he saw a second scratch, and it's deep enough to bleed.
Yeah. Okay. Now, were there actual dolls down there?
Yeah, there's dolls down there.
Oh, there are.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
they're old dolls.
Are they in that room, like off of the washer and dryer room?
You go back and then around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's chairs in there and
There's
stuff?
chairs in there.
I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is your first time here.
That's my
Okay.
first time.
And then this is, and then you saw an orb in.
I saw an orb in the basement down there. I saw it right in front of my own eyes. An orb was walking, almost as if something was walking across the floor in the basement, almost as if they were going towards that doll.
Really? And when you say it's an orb, is an orb a light? It's just a round ball of light? Is that what this orb is?
Essentially,
Not always.
yes, but not always.
Okay. Now you said it was kind of walking. Now, is that, I guess I'm thinking it's going to roll because it's like an orb or float.
No, it's just kind of a movement of light.
Oh,
in a
okay.
way.
So it can sometimes be a sequence, like bursts of light moving,
Uh-huh.
depending on your level of empathy and your level of being able to see what you're seeing.
Really?
You can see partial body apparitions, full body apparitions. It also depends on how strong that spirit is that's trying to come through to you.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen everything from a random orb to a full spirit apparition head to toe. It just depends on what the spirit is, if it's good or bad, what they're trying to do, what their intentions are, etc.
And is a orb, okay, are the one that you're seeing, are they white? They're not colorful?
Well, me specifically, what I see is mainly shadow figures.
Oh, okay.
All of the figures that I've ever seen are dark shadows.
Okay.
And sometimes they're in the actual like form of arms, legs,
Oh,
head to toe. Sometimes it's the top of a person. Sometimes it's an orb. You know, especially when ghost hunting, it just depends. A lot of times in video, you're gonna get it as an orb, which is like a ray of light, you know, shining through the video, which a lot of people don't believe is actually an orb, but if you're there in person at the time, it's definitely what you're catching.
right.
You know that. But
So are you considered, what are you considered, and maybe you too, because did everybody in the room see the orb or the apparitions, or was it just certain people?
I mean, it just depends on who you're with, honestly. I've done a lot of ghost hunts and a lot of haunted house nights, and
Uh-huh.
it depends on who you're with and what they see and what they know their ability to be. I've ventured out and met other people that have an ability, so I know how to control mine and how to be mine. That's just for me, so I'm not gonna make assumptions for other people and what they see and what they don't see. But I love getting together for ghost hunts, regardless of what other people think and do.
Would you consider yourself, you are more like sensitive? Like, my sensitivities are to people's emotions. It's kind of like how you can just feel. And so if you have the sensitivity of spirits, I mean, don't you think there's people who are more sensitive to that, right?
Absolutely.
So would you consider yourself a,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. I've grown up being around haunted places and haunted things, and my family grew up in England, so everything we've
Yeah.
been around is ancient and has a history, and I love it. I love it
Yeah.
so much. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I think that embracing that side of you is
Uh-huh.
awesome.
Now, do you, is this your first time here?
This is my first time here at this place, but I've done a lot of ghost hunts.
What do you think about this as a ghost hunting place?
I think it's amazing. I think the architecture is awesome. The history is awesome. The people that own it are doing the most that they can to keep it up and afloat, and I think that's awesome, especially
Yeah.
during the pandemic and everything. I know a lot of places like this have suffered,
Uh-huh.
and it's a gorgeous place, and it's very active.
Yeah, I think it is. I've experienced a little bit of stuff. I haven't seen orbs. I haven't seen apparitions, but I've definitely had stuff. But I love that the people who own it are
The rooms
also.
are great. The food is great.
Yeah.
Everything's clean. It's very active. It's a good getaway. Even if we don't catch anything, it's
Yeah.
still a good night away.
It's fun to get away.
For
Yeah.
sure. Absolutely.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate that.